Hey everybody, welcome to a Whisper playthrough of Dark Souls. The first Dark Souls, that is. And I am gonna create a name for the character. And how do I do that? Do I have to type it? Okay, I'll type it. We'll call her Whisper. I'm gonna make it a female character. And we're gonna make her a knight, I think. Yeah, we like knights. I like knights. That's just how I feel about that. I give her the Old Witches of Ring. I'm gonna make her physique. Well, I'm just gonna do this part just to see, because you can't really. Let's make, we'll make her a Delta Farmer probably, I think. Yeah, I'll do Delta Farmer. Let's see. The, physical characteristics of your character are kind of dumb in this game. I don't really like how they do it. They don't really look right. In my opinion. Rated. We'll say straight B for that. Color is gonna be light brown, dark brown, right? Let's say dark brown. We'll say physique will be average, I think. Do we really want Delta Farmer? Fair enough, and we will say class knight as we said before. And I think that is all we can do to customize that. And we said we wanted the Old Witches of Ring. Good. We'll say young maturity. Hormones, I'm not sure what that does. It doesn't really make her look any nicer. Actually, that's maybe a little nicer. Oh, I didn't mean to custom that. So that's good. Alright. Now we can proceed.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
Should I let you guys watch this?
Land of grey crags, arch trees.
Sure. Let's watch the
dragon.
intro here.
But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
The cosmology of this world is very weird,
Then from the dark they came
as you can see.
and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
Now, is he chronologically first, or is that a hierarchical
the witch
thing?
of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the lord of sunlight, and his faithful knights.
sounds like kind of a jerk.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
Well, now it looks nice.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Spoiler alert, our character has the dark sign.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
That doesn't seem very fair. Why this segregation?
This is your fate.
That's supposed to be a gift, I suppose. Oh, by the way, guys, I've played this game before, so I'm not like, this isn't a blind playthrough by any means or anything like that. I haven't played in a while, though. So I'm just, getting a feel for the controls again. The game has these messages that often help you. Like these, for instance. So, basically, I have some mixed feelings about Dark Souls. I don't dislike the series by any means, but I'm just not nearly as impressed with it as some other folks are. And also, the claims that people who play the game make as to its difficulty, I think, are quite overblown. Dark Souls, in my opinion, is... I mean, quite overblown is an exaggeration, I would say. It's not really a hard game. It just seems hard when you don't know what you're doing, I would say. But once you kind of get a feel for the rhythm of the game, it's actually kind of easy. And the hints that people leave on the ground are helpful. And they can help guide you in, a lot of cases. So, this room is gonna have a boss in it, but you can, in theory, kill the boss if you're really good, I guess. But you're not really supposed to, so I'm obviously not going to. The only thing you get if you kill the boss now is an extra item that is pretty strong, but it's too heavy for you to use anyway at this point in the game. And you're going to find other items that are pretty good, so it's really not worth it. So you just run over here. And that's all you do. You like this bonfire? Get your shield. Right, so the shield is that blue shiny right over there. Oh, one thing that kind of makes this game hard is that you cannot pause. But I don't know if that's so much difficulty, to be honest with you, because you don't really need to pause. You just need to, I mean, as long as you... Pausing isn't really that much of a strength in games in general. Like, the ability to pause isn't really gonna... That's not what you think of when you're like, oh, that really helped me. The ability to pause, if I couldn't pause, I'd be in trouble. You know, it's just annoying that you can't pause whenever you want. It doesn't really make the game harder. I am trying to remember what the back button is. It's O, okay. I'm using a PS4 PS4 controller. The thing that's tricky is that those fog gates sometimes mean that you're about to enter a boss arena, but sometimes the game but other times it just means you're entering a new area. You know, it's kind of inconsistent how the game does it, which can be difficult just because it makes you unprepared when you're about to go into a boss fight, but it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, the only thing that makes it a big deal is that you could die, which makes you lose all your souls. So that was a trap. And it made a hole over here for us to go through. So we talked to this guy.
Oh, thank God I'm done. I'll die. I wish you and I... Regrettably, but perhaps there is an old set, thou who art thine exodus from the undead is silent when thou ringeth the bell of awakening. Well, now you know. Oh, one more, an Estus flood. Oh, now I must bid. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Interesting. So yeah, that's how you heal, is with Estus. Estus flasks. And let's go down here. I don't remember if there's an item. There's a bad guy over here, isn't there? Alright. Right. It's a shortcut to this place, which is where we were before. So we're set a bonfire. And every time you rested a bonfire, all the enemies respawn, as you'll see. Keep forgetting to lock on. Locking on is definitely an important thing to do. out soon. There we go. A good strategy is to use your shield and wait for the enemy to attack, and then while he's staggered, to take advantage of it and attack him. So about this playthrough, I don't know if I'm going to actually finish the game. I probably won't, because I imagine I'll get bored with doing a playthrough of Dark Souls, because I honestly don't think the game's that fun. But I really wanted to make another recording because I hadn't in a while, and I do enjoy doing recordings. So there's that. But like I said, I just needed to have an excuse to play again. So what you gotta do here is you gotta target him, and then press the attack button as you fall, and you will deal a huge amount of damage. Oh, I didn't because I was dumb. Oopsies. I did not know that happened. He's an ugly fella. So, the basic strategy in this game is time your dodges like so, and circle the enemy and hit him in the butt. Oh, he got me. Let's back up. Gotta be careful. Yeah, if I had been able to do what I wanted to do, he'd be like almost dead by now, because it takes a huge chunk out of his health. But I messed up. I keep jumping too early now, because I'm a little bit nervous. Oh shoot. So yeah, you just go around and you dodge at the right time, and he's dead. But yeah, if I had hit the attack button as I fell, I would have taken no damage as I fell, and also dealt a huge amount of damage to him. Falling attacks in this game are huge. So I can go there if I want, but I don't need to. Gonna open this door. Now you can kind of hear a noise right now. Maybe, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it on my end. There's footsteps under this floor, basically is where they're coming from. And that's all I'll say about that. Some people don't like spoilers, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. There is a thing over here. Yeah, there it is. Where you leave items here, and you get items back. It's a weird mechanic that's not incredibly helpful, but just something to take note of. That's a thing, that bird's nest over there. So we just go over here. So as I was saying, I don't really think
In the ancient
this
legends,
game is that
it
hard.
stated that one day an
And
undead shall be chosen.
as you see, I made it through the whole first part without dying, you know? The thing I think that makes people frustrated with this game is save points are sometimes in really inconvenient spots.
To the land of the ancient
And
lords.
the fact that you lose all your experience points upon death.
Lordran.
So you really have to make sure you level up before you do anything that might get you killed. Which isn't always easy because sometimes the things that might get you killed sort of come out of nowhere in this game. So definitely a game that's easier on subsequent playthroughs. But because then you know what to expect. But that's the thing, once you know what to expect in this game, it's pretty much a breeze. You know, there's some annoying parts, but I don't know if difficulty is the word I'd use for it. So let's level up. Vitality increases your defense and attack stats slightly and increases your health. I'm not going to do a level up guide on this because there are some very good level up guides out there. You know, just Google around for those. And there's also some, the wiki has some good information on this too. But, you know, don't expect the game itself to show you what to do though. You really need to look up a level up guide, I would say. If you don't look up a level up guide and you just level up blindly, you're going to be in trouble. I mean, the reason why is just you have no way of knowing without getting that information ahead of time what each of these are going to do, because their descriptions aren't very, you know, yeah, it determines HP, but to know how many points you want to invest and stuff and when to, I mean, that's mostly your decision, but it just helps to know, like, where the soft caps are and what like certain stats are really pointless. I mean, resistance, you probably shouldn't put anything into the stat at all, to be honest, unless you're really having trouble getting poisoned or cursed a lot or something like that. But my playthrough when I played this game never invested any into resistance, so it seems like a good stat, but it really is a useless stat when you think about it. I mean, after you know what to do, you know. So anyway, like, increases defense. I mean, it increases defense a little bit more than the other stats do, but not by much. You know, this is like a trick stat. So we're gonna get 15. I think, yeah, we'll do 15 vitality. We'll do strength. And strength and vitality are gonna be our big stats. So we'll do that. You know what? I think, yeah, we wanted to get 15 strength. And then we'll start leveling up vitality again. Okay. Just talking to him. Because there's no reason not to. Humanity. Humanity restores your humanity, which makes it so you don't look like a zombie. The other thing it does is it makes it so other players can invade you. So the price of making your character look as the way you wanted it to when you did the character select screen is to get constantly invaded by other players.
I believe I am, if not. Hello, I realize that I have, but I also want you to know. Here, no. Oh my, oh. I have to await. So what if I would that? Very well. Now let me only ultimate effectiveness.
Water gesture. I don't need it.
Come again. The effect.
There are some items around here. Just gonna scan real quick to see if I can find them. Yeah, here's one. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that. That was fine. What do we want to do next? Let's just continue with the regular game. There's some more stuff to get around here, but I don't want to really waste too much time. The other thing that's kind of disappointing about this game is that there's lots and lots of items to be had in this game, but they're not really all very good. I mean, actually, that's sort of an understatement. A lot of them are really useless. So before we get that item, we're going to want to kill these guys over here so that we don't also get killed. And this game constantly wants you to like go into things that have cocked and to run into traps. So you really have to be careful. Like getting that item over there probably would have resulted in me getting killed. Souls of Lost Undeads, like any soul that you pick up in the game, is good. It basically is free experience points, but you don't want to use them right away. You only want to use them usually when you're ready to level up or buy something, because souls are currency in the game. So basically, experience points are currency in the game. Is another way of looking at it. There's, I think it's called ragdoll physics, where the dead bodies of your enemies are just flopping around in the wind, like the slightest touch sends them flying after you've killed them. It's really freaky sometimes, but, you know, don't worry about it. You'll make it through it. Sorry about that camera stuff. And as you can see, the strategy of like making circles around your enemies is really effective. Go on, friend, come here. Alright, we'll come to you. And you can backstab people, which does a lot more damage, obviously, than the regular attack. And it helps. I don't think there's any items in there, but I'm just checking. Alright. And then we go through this fog gate. guess that's true of most RPGs where most items aren't really that useful. I guess growing up I was too used to Final Fantasy, where most items had some kind of use, at least for specific situations. And I guess that's true of this game too, but really you have to really be trying to use all the items if you're going to use all the items. So there is a button we need to press, and I have to remember what the button. That's the button, yep. Ah, crap. Flanked me. Sometimes the AI seems really smart in this game. Other times it really isn't. So yeah, that's what you do with that. You do a kick. Which is, I think it's R1 and forward. And then we can go down here. There's a guy over here. You really gotta be careful of the wall in this game. The wall is one of your greatest enemies in this game. We can go down that way, but we're not going to yet. First, we're gonna say hi to our merchant friend here. We can buy stuff from this guy.
You seem to think I try.
And what do we want to buy from him? The residence key is good. We want that, and we also want that. So let's get the residence key first.
Thank you kindly.
And now we're traveling over here. A lot of bad guys there, as you can see. You gotta be careful, because you can get swarmed. My network connection has been lost. Oops. Ooh, that's bull. I didn't do anything wrong. What? It just kicked me out. That was crazy. I should be back where I was. That was freaky. Sorry about that. I don't know. Usually it doesn't kick you off when you lose connection. At least 2 and 3 don't. I haven't played 1 in so long that I could be wrong on that. So here we can jump over there. We have to get a running start though. And do I remember how to jump? That's a good question. Is it? Well, we'll see if we remember. We don't. How do you jump? Oh, you hit a double O. Oh, sorry about that. My bad. Let's do it again. Take it from the top. I don't remember if there's an enemy here, we'll see. sense of humor in this game can be amusing, but usually in the grass-assistive ways. Is there a way to get down there? Trying to remember. I'm sure there is, but what it is, I don't know. There's a ladder over there. I don't remember how to get to the ladder, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Again, yeah, I guess my connection is just really bad. I should probably end the episode soon. I'll be going on kind of long. I will get to the next bonfire and do that. Yeah, go up. So here is our save point. Can I level up? I cannot. And I don't think we can go up there, but just in case, yeah, we can. So another thing that kind of bugs me about this game is that you have to be I'm about to fall. Okay, I didn't fall. Good. You have to be I'm phrasing that wrong. In order to unhollow and look human, which is preferable, I think, aesthetically. You have to unhollow, and unhollowing in this game means that you are automatically in multiplayer mode. Even if you don't want to be, there's no option to be like, I don't want to do multiplayer. Like, if you're unhollowed, you're just, that's multiplayer mode immediately. Is there another bad guy here? I feel like there must be. When I hear their footsteps, it freaks me out. Oh, whoa. Gotcha. Is that it? There's just a bad guy here. There's nothing. Stuff like that annoys me too about this game. Oh, I said I was gonna stop the game after that bonfire. Oops. So, being that I can't pause the game, I'm gonna have to get rid of these enemies. He's coming this way. That's fine with me. Is he coming this way? No, I just got the Kunis for that, does he? says it's not a grinding game, but I think that's so much BS because you definitely gonna have to grind in this game. Otherwise, I mean, you don't have to, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna try and not grind and see how it works out for us. But I think you have to in this game. Anyway, what is that noise? Well, we'll worry about that one in the next episode. In the meantime, thanks guys for enjoying a whisper walkthrough of Dark Souls.